And then the other one is loose lips sink ships, right? Some of the terrorists got detained. They named the other terrorists training with them. So the two ways they fix that is they've made the bombs for the attack in a laboratory, right? You can't mess it up if it's pre-made. And then they basically gave new identities to all the terrorists. So even when you train together, you're training in a fake identity. So if I capture you, you can say you were in training class with the two of us, but you don't know me as Sarah and you don't know him as Boone. So what is an intelligence agency going to do when you give two fake names? And then they also, as you can imagine, like in the past, have fraudulent passports and all those type of things to travel on. So they've been smart too. Here's where we made missteps. Let's correct them.
I've also heard you say that sometimes they like actual legit, quote, legit travel documents and traveling rather than like going all the way down to Darien Gap and making their way up, actually just getting a legit passport and flying in.
Yeah. So the preference for the homeland attack is for them to come legally on a legal passport. Now, the passport might be in a fake name, but we're talking a legal passport from like Turkey, Syria, Afghanistan, because if the U.S. government issues them a visa, then the American people can blame the U.S. government for allowing them in, right? So it's black and white. Now, of course, not every single person they could get in legally. So there are people who came over the southern border illegally, and we know at least some of the suicide bombers did.
Okay, so warfighter, tell us about these. And I talked a little bit about them, and I tried to describe them in my way, but just you are a warfighter. So tell me about them and how are they going to fight once they get on the ground? I mean, I've heard the term fitting used. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
So what we believe is that you're going to have multiple teams that can operate independently across multiple locations, which will be more than a challenge for local, state, and even federal law enforcement. These teams, not only being well trained, they're going to be able to communicate well and coordinate multiple attacks simultaneously. But you mentioned like Fayadeen attackers, they're committed. Their resolve is they're going to fight and kill as many Americans they possibly can until they are killed.